Sziasztok! Újra itt vagyunk, és immáron a második epizóddal folytatjuk a Batman The Enemy Within című játékot. Elég nagy cliffhangerrel hagytuk abba az első epizódot, ugyanis az ügynökség vezére közölte velünk, hogy mi vagyunk Bruce Wayne. Miközben Batmanként álltunk mellette, úgyhogy ez így egy kicsit kellemetlen, hogy úgy mondjam. Igen, vajon itt állunk a hajón, vagy sem?
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city.
Igen.
He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line, and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne. First thing you need to know, I can keep your secret. And despite what you did, going behind my back to Mori, I will continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves.
If that's true, then reinstate Gordon as commissioner.
You really are loyal to that stubborn old mule, aren't you?
Bizony.
I'll tell you what. Play nice with me now, and when this is all over, I'll make things right with Gordon.
Na, jó.
When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge. Or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
I understand. You think I work for you.
You're not working for me. We're working together. After all, we both want the same thing. Am I right?
Hát persze. Téged ledobni a hajóról. Vagy...
What the hell?
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Thank you.
Hol ment? Már rég átúztunk a
This
híd
is what we
alatt.
trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the
Well.
west side is under siege.
Biotech Company. Mórinak gondolom a cucca. Oké. Ez volt az első fejezet, semmit nem csináltunk, csak megdobáltuk, hogy ha megoldunk mindent, akkor Gordon lesz újra a rendőrfőnök. Hát jó. Legyen úgy. Most a markában vagyunk ennek a Wallernek. Ami nem jó. Abból a szempontból, hogy bármit csinálunk, mondjuk valami rosszat neki, Akkor azt mondhatja, hogy ő igazán Bruce, miközben ott állnak mellettünk egy pár százan. Francba. Tolótól is nem csipos, nem zenél. Izgi. 762-es lőszer. Az durva.
What more do you want with me? Hey, shut it! You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. I'll live your usefulness, and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck.
Whoa.
How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to. I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman.
Viszlát, Chip.
Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
All right. I'll make it one more round. Hurry it up.
Szedjük le ezt a fegyverest.
The Batman. Boss, we got company.
Puff. Hát ez ennyi. Hékás. Hullákkal dobálózol. Normális vagy. Halló, nagy fiú. Hát
A nightmare. Much like yourself.
Mi a fene?
But you can call me Bane.
Az igen. Az igen.
A man cannot win a war alone. You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
Ugye ezeket kell menni. Ez biztos fájt. Itt action van.
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead.
Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint them. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison. You will pay for that.
Meg szép. Ez probléma. Thief. Egyébként nem tudom. Bane-nek már nincs meg az előtörténete.
Save your strength, man.
Honnan jött ő?
This one is mine.
Azért van ilyen akcentuson, mert valami mexikói... Hogy is hívják? Konkrátor? És azért van ez a maszkja is? DC-től Hulkra. Hoppá.
I will give you a peaceful death if you take it.
Most komolyan, de húzzák a csak a sztúra. Jó ég. Egész fűrkel az
This pain you're feeling, Batman,
Sokat láttam, nagyon jó volt, sokat láttam. Ez a fal. A rohadt. Hát ez kellemetlen. Eddig tartott. Semmi baj, semmi baj. Ott hagynak meg rohadni, mert azt hiszik, hogy meghalt. Ami nem látsz holttestet, nincs hulla. Mármint, hogy ezt jól megmondtam. Kérhetek idézni majd a későbbiek során. Köszönöm. Annyit akartam csupán mondani, hogy ha nem látod a holttestet, akkor nem lesz bizonyos abban, hogy az illető meghalt. Ahogy Vicky Vale-lel is vagyunk, ugyebár. Az öreg Gordon.
Batman? Batman, what's wrong?
Jim. Help. Hang in there. Help is on the way.
Persze, hogy jön a segítség, csak addig itt roskadozok egy fal alatt. De hát... Itt jutott eszembe az, hogy akkor átkaptam, hogy a falattal a másikat, de ezt muszáj volt ide beszúrnom, hiszen éppen töltőképernyő van, én meg dumálgatok itt össze-vissza, mint ha muszáj lenne. Hú. Igen, ez még mindig a Batman, The Enemy Within.
Batman!
Igen, én vagyok az. Kapd már le azt a falat, létszi.
Say something if you can hear me.
Gordon.
Gordon. Christ. Batman.
Come on, help me.
It won't move.
Batman, we're gonna need you to help us push this thing off you.
Tényleg, de jó.
Come on! You can do it!
It's moving. Jesus Christ.
Come on.
Most már tartani se kell.
The mechanic. Where is he? He didn't make it.
Francba cheap.
He saved my life.
Batman?
It's okay, Jim. I just need a minute.
Teljesen jól vagyok.
Well, when you're feeling up to it, I'd love to hear what the hell happened here. Who did this to you?
Bane.
He called himself Bane. His men loaded the weapons onto the APCs. Said they were taking them to a warehouse near the docks. You need to find them.
Don't worry. We'll catch the bastards. You better believe the entire force is motivated after what happened tonight. These bastards declared war on our city.
Be sure to loop in Waller. She can help you.
I already did. Didn't have a choice. Now that Waller's my superior, I have to loop her into everything. Give us a second, will you?
Hú, most bro talk következik, úgy érzem.
Thanks for sticking your neck out and calling me with this. I need all the juice I can get now that we live in Waller's Gotham. We're going to have to stick together if we're going to weather her storm. You and me, we're nothing like her. We're men of principle, who still believe in the letter of the law.
I will always have your back, Jim.
Thanks, Batman. You don't know how good it is to hear that.
Grows before hoes. Vagy mi?
Thanks again for keeping me in the loop. It means a lot.
Jól van, már ezt harmadszor mondod, Gordon. Érted, hogy hogy értem?
Right on time. I'll get to the Batcave. See if I can make some sense of what happened tonight.
What happened?
I was at the scene of a heist at the Gotham brokerage house when Batman called me here.
What were they after?
We're still getting a full account. Once the dust settles, I'll send you everything we've got. Detective Bullock's writing up a full report. I'll have him send you a copy.
Kösz.
Officers are ready for your deployment orders.
I've got to get going.
Hadd szóljon.
Agent Avesta, you should be resting.
There will be time for that later. I wanted to thank you properly for saving my life.
Hát...
I wouldn't be here without you.
Bocs, hogy a
I'm sorry I
haverságom
wasn't
meghalt.
able to rescue your partner.
I know you did everything you could have to save Blake. I hope you know that too.
Akkor jó. Akkor örülök, hogy
I know you called
lapom
Gordon
van.
because you have history, but this is exactly what the director and her resources are here for. Working with Waller will be the fastest way to stop these murderers before anyone else gets hurt.
Jó van már.
Consider that. You should go take care of yourself.
Azt hittem, hogy szeretném... Jó. Mindegy.
Alfred,
Legalább egy
prep the
vacsi.
medbay. We're going to need it.
És hogy jutunk haza? Én gondolom, hogy ide jöttünk, csak akkor még egészségesek voltunk. A paktum. Végre kiderül, hogy ki kicsoda ebben az egészben. Bár hogyha itt van Harlequin, itt van Bane, itt van a Joker, akkor nem lehet olyan rossz ez a buli.
Bruce!
I'm fine. Really.
Persze úgy is nézek
You are
ki.
not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
It wasn't a great time for me either.
I know. We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up.
Hát igen, az jó lenne, Alfred, ha összekötöznél. Vagy drótozná adott esetben.
As if he wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about.
Alfred.
Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Tried to save you from that monstrosity.
Igen, az öreg csípő.
Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
Alfred, we will get through this. You know that, right? This storm will pass.
Yes, I know that, Bruce, and I'm sorry for not being my resolute self. It's just this Bane is terrifying. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Hát igen.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
Szórakozz.
Thanks.
A mindenre képes Batcave-ben nincs olyan, hogy a szék oda megy az asztalhoz.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage. Gothcorp Labs, genetic research facility.
Iceman.
Where do we even start with this?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead. Some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Frost? Nem is tudom. Family Frost. Nem.
Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Oh, that's barbaric.
Eléggé. Attól Harley Quinn.
Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was.
But it's like that.
Perhaps even
That's
more.
The way it
Those
is.
same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
Az igen. Look at the codex. Melyiket már láttuk, mindenkit nem értem, hogy miért vannak itt. Ja, hogy újfajta hozzáadott értékek vannak. Igen. Jó. St. Lucius. Tiffany Fox. Amanda Vernon Blake, hát neki már mindegy sajnos. The Riddler, Deceased. Bizony. Lumi Mori. Agency, Thomas Wayne, Martha Wayne, Gotham City, Wayne Enterprises, Crime Alley, Riddler's Hideout, most már ez is megvan, Gotham City Police Department, HQ. Igen. Oké. Jó. Nincs is olyan sok hely. Nézzük, mi van itt. Igen, ezeket tudtuk eddig, és került-e újabb újság ide? Family describes slain Wayne employee as hero. Hősként hívja le a család meggyilkolt Wayne dolgozót. I was wrong about Batman, mondta Max Maloney. Azaz tévedte Batmannel kapcsolatban. Igen. Ó, most megváltozott a vélemény. Oké. Pozitív irányba sikerült elterelni az újságokat, az hasznos. Igen, hát a Riddler támadása a kaszinó ellen. Mindig nyomoznak a Wayne Towerben történt robbanás miatt. A Wayne Biotech és a Trigannek a kapcsolódását pletykálják, hiszen nyilván ott volt egy firkász, aki lekapott minket, miközben beszéltünk Morival. 5 dolog, amit tudnod kell az ügynökségről. Warra vezető, mindenhol ott vannak, Riddler van a központban, fegyveresek és veszélyesek, és az nemzetünk legjobbjai vannak ott. Szuper.
Guns? Money? Biotech? What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
Miért pont Bane?
I don't mean to
Miért nem
cause
Harley
offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster. Or take on his friends, if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Of course I could use help. But both the GCPD and the agency are stretched thin. One thing's for sure. We can't just wait around for Bane to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
Waller might have been right. Some problems might be better solved by Bruce Wayne. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
John's hardly predictable, but it's a risk I'll have to take.
He clearly sees something in you that appeals to him. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer.
Good thing you hid that tracking device on him when you had the chance.
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
Sajnos nem fogunk várni. Kérdés, hogy honnan fogjuk tudni, hogy ott van. Mármint, hogy mit mondunk neki, miért találtuk meg ott, ahol van. És hogyan kérdezzük meg, hogy mégis miért ugyanabban a ruhában járt el egész nap.
I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
Feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of sh... Oh, I am... I mean,
Go on. Finish what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say you're a coward who lets other people do his dirty work. But you get away with it all. Nothing bad ever happens to Bruce Wayne.
Besides the whole dead parents thing. Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Az biztos.
Hey, John. What about my medicine?
The bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making wonderful progress. I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham.
Nem ilyen a kínos kérdés, hogy találtál meg?
A tracker, Bruce? Really? I gotta say, I'm disappointed. I thought we'd built more trust between us.
I'm sorry, John. All I could think of was getting to Riddler. You were my best chance. I should have just...
Waited for me to get back to you? Like I said I would?
Hey, I said I was sorry.
It's rude, duplicitous, and kind of stalkery. But I understand. All is forgiven.
Jó, hát erről egy dal jut eszembe, amelyben azt éneklik, hogy megbántottak, és már nem bánom. Semmi gond.
Know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am I? Who am I?
say
You're
they
a
weren't
rotting,
murdered, and that the
stinking
killer is
corpse.
still at large.
That's who you are.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
Voltam még között, ez haver.
Hated the guy, but... Jeez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
I wouldn't have blamed you. Riddler deserved everything he got.
Why, Bruce? Seems like you hated him even more than I did. Maybe you pulled the trigger. Wouldn't that be a gas? Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Friends for life. And Bruce, friends don't plant tracking gadgets on each other. You've got my number. All right, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
Hey! I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
Okay, fine. You're right. I'll leave him be.
Go away, Willie.
What are you... Screw you! Nobody disrespects me! No one's making a fool out of Willie! Not even you, John!
Easy, Willie. I can give you money if you just leave John alone.
A bribe? I can't be bought off that easy, Wayne.
This cash could buy you a whole lot of medicine.
Oh, well, when you put it that way. Thanks, Wayne.
Ezt is nyugiba oldottuk meg.
Let's get out of here.
Jó ötlet vajon Jokerrel.
You're following me?
Waller just wants to remind you. Stay on the clown and get to Bane. Whatever happens, keep your eye on the prize. Bruce, be careful.
Hát már ez is arcoskodik itt nekem. Jó, ez így.
Cool! They're expecting you.
Miután szóltál, hogy megyünk, várnak minket? Érdekes.
One more thing. You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love. It's an odd feeling. At first, I thought I had some kind of disease.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
Elpirulnék, ha
So
tudnék, ez
mysterious. You at least gotta tell me your name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Szóval jó színben kell feltüntetnünk Jokert Harlequin előtt.
Almost got it. Damn it. Thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started. Come on, come on, come on. At least it worked before. It did, I promise.
No, look, you're doing it wrong. Red's the battery, yellow's the starter. Spark one on the other.
You are literally my hero, Bruce. I mean, wow.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle.
Because I'm sexy.
I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright.
Harley?
Stay out of this, Puddin'. Grown-ups are talking.
Well, if you know who I am, then you probably know I'm more useful alive.
That makes sense. Sense is so boring, though.
What about money, power, and influence? They bore you too?
No. Those are fun. I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber.
Oops.
Oops. Let's put some music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn. Isn't she a hoot? I knew you guys would hit it off.
Sure. I can see the funny side.
See, I told you. Bruce is a good sport.
Puddin' here says you're chomping at the bit to meet us. I want to get an idea why. What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
Well, when you have as much money as I do, you get bored. I'm just looking for a little excitement.
Excitement? The man who's got everything's looking for some new toys?
Well, you should have seen the way he took care of business with the guy in the bar, though, Harley. He played him like a Stradivarius.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
John and I went through a lot in Arkham. He's a friend.
Oh, ain't that cute? You're sweet on little old Puddin'. Here's the thing, lover boy. Guys like him don't have friends like you.
Nagy kár ezért, valóban.
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
My father used to run crime in the city. It's in my blood.
Phooey. My mama was a grocer. I don't give two craps about fruits.
You think that's the same?
Don't matter. You'll show me soon enough if you got what it takes.
Bizony.
Aw, gee, thanks, Pud.
We gotta go. What were you guys talking about?
Your friend was just saying how much he liked you, Pud. got a little man crush on ya. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
I was just kidding around. I didn't mean anything I said.
Oh, come on. You gotta stand by your words or you ain't nothing at all.
It's okay, Bruce. I want you to know the feeling's mutual.
Hát ez a remek hír.
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushie ever.
Okay. Köszönöm.
Suck on that. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it.
No thanks, I'm good.
Suit yourself. I'ma pretend I ain't offended.
I'll try some.
Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present.
Szép.
From inside there.
Wayne Enterprises.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level. Maybe I'll even bring you along on our next job. You'll get all the thrills you ever dreamed of.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want? Will you jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
Well, this is a complex task. There might be some bumps along the way. Nothing is guaranteed.
Some things are. Like how fast I'll make you disappear if any of those bumps turn into trouble.
Fenyegető ezek a kicsike. Mondjuk nála van a kalapács, szóval...
You're on, Brucey boy. Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
Igen. Ez is egy jó dolog volt őrültekkel üzletelni, de hát ugye nem csak választásunk maradt. És a következő részben megtudjuk, hogy hogyan jutunk hozzá a phalanx keyhez, ha hozzájutunk, és hogyan tudjuk meghekkelni, hogy valami információt adjon arról, hogy mit is csinálnak vele, mert ez azért nem lenne rossz. Úgyhogy innen folytatjuk. Köszönöm szépen a figyelmet, és várok titeket vissza. Jó szórakozást, jó játékot mindenkinek. Sziasztok!